Imagine this. You're living in the land of freedom, yet the very tech you use, the drones you fly, and the biotech breakthroughs shaping your future are linked to one of the world's most powerful militaries, the Chinese government. Welcome to the shadowy world of Chinese military companies operating in the United States. And today we're diving into a topic that's quietly shaking the foundations of American security, innovation, and diplomacy. Right under our noses, Chinese military-linked firms are operating on U.S. soil, and some of them are involved in some pretty high-stakes industries. Let's break this down. Under the William M. Mack Thornberry National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021, the U.S. government identified over 40 Chinese companies with military ties that are operating on American soil. These companies are more than just tech giants. They are linked to China's military-industrial complex, which means they could be playing a role in the ongoing global power struggle. Take, for instance, Autel Robotics. On the surface, it looks like just another drone company, but its origins trace back to China's defense sector. Its drones could be used in everything from military surveillance to surveillance of civilian populations. And then there's BGI Genomics, a biotech giant linked to genetic research. While they claim to work in medicine, they've come under scrutiny for their possible ties to China's military intelligence gathering. They have access to sensitive health data, data that could be weaponized in the wrong hands. You might think, but these are just companies, not soldiers. But that's where things get chilling. Many of these firms don't just operate as standalone entities. They are deeply integrated into China's national defense strategy. That means their technological advancements could potentially be redirected for military purposes, putting national security at risk. Let's talk about the Aerospace and Aviation Industry Corporation of China. AVAC is a massive conglomerate known for producing advanced aviation technology, including fighter jets and drones used by the Chinese military. Its subsidiaries are all over the U.S., and while the civilian applications may seem innocent, their military ties can't be ignored. These companies have access to cutting-edge aerospace technologies, which could potentially give China a significant advantage in the global arms race. But it's not just about military hardware. What about Hesai Technology? This company is linked to developing LiDAR technology, a key component in autonomous vehicles and drones. Autonomous technology is more than just about self-driving cars. In the wrong hands, it could be used for military purposes, creating weapons with a mind of their own. And the list goes on. Xi'an Aircraft Industry, Shenyang Aircraft Design Institute, and Zhonghang Electronic Measuring Instruments are just a few more names on the roster. These companies' deep ties to military aircraft, weaponry, and surveillance technologies pose a direct threat to U.S. airspace security. Now, you might wonder, why is this a big deal? After all, China is a major player in the global market. Here's the thing. The U.S. has strict rules about military technology transfer. And yet, many of these companies are skirting the system, operating within American borders, contributing to a technological ecosystem that could one day be turned against the very country that's hosting them. It's the ultimate game of chess, where you're not just dealing with economics or politics, but with life and death stakes. As the U.S. continues to evolve its technological edge, these companies might be laying the groundwork for something much darker. Conclusion. So, what does this mean for the future? The presence of these companies is forcing the U.S. to reconsider its stance on foreign investments and national security. There's a fine line between innovation and vulnerability.